G'day guys, so I don't think my store actually got any single issues in this week. I think it was all trades. I'm not too sure, but I think from what I just quickly saw online is they only got trades this week, which is fine. I've had a really busy week at work and I have not been able to get to the LCS this week. Probably not gonna over the weekend. I don't think I'm gonna have time over the weekend either. But what I thought I'd do instead was just skip the weekly comics video this week, which is the comic book haul I normally do, and just bring forward my top 10 comics for next week instead. So stick around guys and we'll be back to give you the list. Alright guys, and we're back with the comic book noob here, and I just want to say quickly before we jump into the video, thank you to Just a Recon Comics up there on the screen there. Just put a little spike and jump in numbers with subscribers over the last week, so thank you very much for that. I'll put his YouTube channel down in the description, so be sure to go and follow Just a Recon Comics as well. And as always guys, there is my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Go and follow those accounts as well if you're not already. And remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I also apologize for my goddamn dogs that cannot help themselves. Anyway, let's get into the list guys. And before I get into the list, I just want to say this is my personal list. It's not the most anticipated due to all these website sales and pull lists and all that sort of thing. It's just that is my personal top 10 list of comics for next week, which is July 7th or July 8th. I've got nothing with the date near me or in front of me. First up at number 1, book of the week. I've been missing this book a lot. Ghostwriter, number 7. Now, I can't remember exactly what was happening at the end of Ghostwriter number 6, but if you have not read Ghostwriter, the current series at the moment, I really enjoy it because I'm a really big Dan Ketch Ghostwriter fan, which was through the 90s, and so you got Dan Ketch's Ghostwriter and you've got Johnny Blaze's Ghostwriter, so you got the two Ghostwriters. Johnny Blaze is the king of hell. He's taken away the Ghostwriter powers from Dan Ketch, and Dan Ketch has become I can't remember what he's called, but I'll flash it up on the screen because I'll remember as I'm editing the video. But yeah, if you're like me, you enjoy 90s Ghostwriter, you haven't picked up Ghostwriter yet, and you enjoy the Johnny Blaze Ghostwriter. I've heard mixed things about this, but ultimately, I think it's a pretty good comic. So yeah, that Ghostwriter is my number 1 pick for next week. And number 2, and the other reason this is number 2 is because I don't have the issue before this, but Batman 94. So I'm missing Batman 93, so I don't know what's going on in there yet. I'm only up to Batman 92. Man, it's hard to get DC comics at the moment, but yeah, I'll explain a little bit as I go. But Batman 94, really looking forward to see, sort of what happens with the whole Punchline and Harley Quinn thing going on. Anyway, guys, and let's get to number 3. Number 3 is number 1023, Detective Comics. So I did say I was going to drop this because it's going to be a bit too hard to get. At the moment, I'm just trying to collect Batman and Detective Comics, and I don't know how long it's going to last for. Until they get harder to get over here, which is, who knows, it might be next week, it might be next month, it mightn't be too bad, but it is a pain because I've got to order the DC Comics online, so that sucks. But anyway, Detective Comics number 1023, this is the whole intro into, part of the road to the Joker War, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. I've really been enjoying Detective Comics as well, so that's at number 3. And at number 4, this is probably a bit high up than anyway, Strange Academy number 2. And the reason I've got it up so high is because this book's got the potential to go either way. It's gonna be dropped or I'm gonna love it, but it's at the point where I'm on the middle of the fence at the moment, and But I am looking forward to number 2, Strange Academy number 2 coming out. I thought the first issue was really good. I mean, it wasn't awesome, like a lot of stuff going on. I just felt it was a good introduction to the book itself. So I think it's going to rely on these next few issues on whether it's going to be a really interesting book or a really average, subpar, or boring book. So we'll see what happens in the next few issues of Strange Academy. But yeah, Strange Academy number 2 at position 4. So number 5, I know nothing about this book, but I would really love to pick this up, is Flash 757. And I've heard so much good things about Flash. But as I've said before, it's just too hard for me to get DC Comics. I'll try not to continually repeat that throughout the video, but I can't help it. But yeah, I've heard it's a really good run, and if I could continue this run from here on out, I'd pick Flash up like that, no problem at all. Flash 757 at number 5 there. So at number 6, we've got Stealth number 3. I've also heard a lot of good things about this as well. I think it's only a 6-part series, 6-issue series. So I'm probably just going to wait till the trade comes out for this and pick that up then. But I've heard, issue 1 was really good. There's a bit of a twist at the end of the story there. I think I heard good things about number 2. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, it's about the middle of the run now, so I'm probably not going to jump on it, just because, I don't want to sort of dive deeper back into getting back issues, especially when it's halfway through when a trade's about to come out. So yeah, Stealth number 3 at number 6. And at number 7, I don't know how long this book is supposed to go for, but Join the Future number 3. I think it might be a 5-part series. I'm not really sure. I've done a little bit of looking into about sort of what's going on and how long the book's supposed to last. But I mean, if I started collecting this at issue number 1, which I don't think my store got in at all. But yeah, if it's a 5 or 6-part series, I'm more than likely going to pick the trade up at the end of it. So also keep that in mind for my videos too. Just because I'm not picking up the issue, it means there's a good chance I'm going to pick up the trade when it becomes available, especially these short runs, 5-6 issue stories as well. So yeah, I will pick something up at some stage. And at number 8, also a book I would love to jump into as well, because I've heard good things about it as well, is Wonder Woman 758. Now, yeah, same reason as a Flash. I won't jump into the, repeating myself again. But yeah, I'd definitely be picking up Wonder Woman if I could, start a run from here on out and get it month to month. But yeah, as what I've said before, yeah, there you go. And at number 9, Red Mother number 6. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I do not know how long this is going for, but I do believe there is a trade out from issues 1 to 4 at the moment. So I mean, that's not bad. I mean, you can pick up the trade issues 1 to 4 and pick up issue 5 and 6. I mean, yeah. I mean, I could do that. I could pick Red Mother up if I can get my hands on the trade from them, and I only have to get 1 back issue then. So I'd definitely jump into Red Mother. I heard a lot of good things about it. I think it's like someone lost an eye or both eyes, and now they're seeing this big demon dude. So yeah, I would definitely pick up Red Mother. And the final book, number 10, by Tom Taylor. And yeah, I probably should have had this up a bit higher on the list, but DCeased Dead Planet number 1. And why I've got it so low on the list, I don't know. Because I'm probably definitely, this is only a 3-part series. This is issue 1, so there's only going to be 2 more after this. It shouldn't be too hard for me to chase up. And I've got the hardcover of DCeased, have not read it. I really enjoyed DCeased Unkillables, so yeah, I've been enjoying a lot of sort of what I've been reading of Tom Taylor lately. So, and man, he's an Australian as well, so I've got to be a little biased there. But Yeah, sorry Tom, I should have had your DCeased Dead Planet up a little higher on the list, but I mean, it fell where it fell, unfortunately, and I'm too tired to remember why I put half of these things in the position they are in now. So that's it, guys. That is my list of top 10 comics for next week. Let me know what you think. Did I swing and miss, or did I knock a couple out of the park? Let me know. And that's it for me, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next video. See you guys.